Hello children, this is Shalini Sinha, your English teacher. Hope you all are safe and sound at home. We know that the country is going through really critical situation, but at the same time we cannot stay away from learning. So today I am going to start with the first lesson of Beehive, the main textbook for class 9. The first lesson is The Fun They Had. The Fun They Had is written by Isaac Asimov, an American writer. Before I start the chapter, let us know the theme of the chapter. The Fun They Had is set in the future. The story unfolds the picture of future schools where the mechanical teacher will teach the students and books will be meaningless. Actually, the students will learn from e-books and tests will be conducted online. Okay? I would like to teach you the whole chapter line wise, and the chapter is just on your screen. Okay, before that, see the diagram. What is there? There is a picture of the future school, and what do you find here? A student is learning through computer. There is a virtual classroom. There is a robotic teacher and e-texts on the screen. That means there is no human teacher. The classroom is not full with students. There is a monitor and the child is all alone. So the school is going to be very advanced. Means we are talking about our future school. In this chapter, there are two characters, Margie and Tommy. Just have a look of the first paragraph. Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary on the page headed 17 May 2157. She wrote, "Today, Tommy found a real book. It was a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper." So Margie doesn't know about the real school. She is writing in her diary about the real school. Why? Because Tommy found a real book, and what was mentioned in the book she went through and she is writing in her diary. The book was very old, and Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. That means Margie doesn't know about real books. Real books are there in the previous time, earlier days. They turned the pages which were yellow and crinkly, and it was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen, you know. So Margie was not accustomed to such kind of book. It was a very surprising thing for her. So she is listening that they used to turn the pages. They means the children. And the pages were very yellow and crinkly. There were folds in the pages. It was very funny for them to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to. She was accustomed of e-text. So it was very surprising for her that words were still on the pages. And then when they turned back to the page before, it had the same words on it that it had had when they read it the first time. "Gee," said Tommy, "what a waste. When you are through with the book, you just throw it away, I guess." Tommy said, "It's a sheer waste of paper. Books are a waste. When you have finished the book, you had nothing to do with that. You'll simply throw it away. Our television screen must have had million books on it, and it's good for plenty more. I wouldn't throw it away." So see the description between the e-book and the real book. The real book will be thrown away when you have used it once, but the books which are present on the television or the monitor cannot be a waste. So they are just comparing. "Same with mine," said Margie. She was 11 and hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had. He was 13. Tommy had seen so many telebooks, but Margie did not. She said, "Where did you find it?" "In my house." He pointed without looking because he was busy reading. "In the attic." "What's it about?" "School." Tommy found this old book in the attic, and when he was asked what was the book about, he said there was the description of the school. Margie was scornful. "School? What's there to write about school? I hate school." Margie did not like it. What's there to write about school? She did not like school. Margie always hated school, but now she hated it more than ever. Why she was disdainful? Because she disliked school. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. Why did she not like school? Because her mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she was not doing well in that. Every time she failed to do good in that particular subject. So she became sad, and she was always sad, and gradually she had grown hatred for school. So she was sent to the county inspector. She was sent for the county inspector. Who was the county inspector? He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. The county inspector was a man, and he carried with himself dials and wires, the tools. That means he would rebuild the mechanical teacher. Now tell me, what do you mean by mechanical teacher? It's a robot. It's a machine. So if the machine is not performing, it has to be corrected. That's why the county inspector was called. He smiled at Margie and gave her an apple, then took the teacher apart. Margie had hoped he wouldn't know how to put it together again, but he knew how all right, and after an hour or so, there it was again, large and black and ugly. with a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. Margie felt that this county inspector would not rebuild that mechanical teacher. She was afraid of that mechanical teacher because of the appearance. He was very huge, ugly, and black. And there were lessons always shown, and so many questions were asked, which she did never liked. That wasn't so bad. The part Margie hated was most the part Margie hated most was the slot where she had to put homework and test papers. She was not so much afraid of the appearance of the mechanical teacher, but she did not like the homework. Why? Because she had to insert her assignment or the homework in the slot which was present on the monitor. She always had to write them out in a punch code they made her learn when she was 6 years old, and the mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. Hence, she had to complete her assignment on time, and as soon as the assignment was inserted, her marks were ready. As soon as the assignment was inserted in the slot, her marks were ready. So she was very much afraid of that also, that in no time she used to get her result. The inspector had smiled after he was finished and patted Margie's head. He said to her mother, "It's not the little girl's fault, Mrs. Jones. I think the geography sector was geared a little too quick." So what was the finding of the inspector who was correcting that mechanical teacher? He found that the geography sector was adjusted to a higher standard, which she did not understand. She could not cope up with that particular subject. Those things happen sometimes. I have slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Actually, the overall pattern of her progress is quite satisfactory. And he patted Margie's head again. So what he did? He slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Means the level of that subject was not adjusted according to the age of the child. That's why she was not understanding geography, and she was doing worse and worse all the time. And this has grown hatred towards school. Margie was disappointed. She had been hoping they would take the teacher away altogether. She had grown so much hatred about that mechanical teacher that she wanted the mechanical teacher to be away from her forever. But it did not happen. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely. Now see the flaw of a mechanical teacher here. She remembered that once Tommy's teacher was taken away. Why? Because when he was teaching the history subject, at that time, at a particular point of time, the mechanical teacher was blanked out completely. Means he had no material to present to the child. So she said to Tommy, "Why would anyone write about school? Why would anyone write about school?" School for her was not an interesting place. Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes. "Because it's not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago." So here Tommy explained about the school which was mentioned in that particular book. He said that the school of earlier days, the school of the past time, not the present school. Present school means they were in the virtual classroom. So they did not know about the real school. So he said that it's about that kind of a school which were existing hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. Centuries ago, what kind of school was there? Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, anyway, they had a teacher. Look at the picture here, children. See the kind of school where you are learning, right? There is a teacher, a human teacher. You are learning in groups. The learning is fun also. You take help from your friends when you don't understand anything. You take help from your teacher as well. Okay. So when this picture was shown to her, she felt, oh, there was a man as a teacher. This was very astonishing for Margie. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. It was a man. What do you mean by regular teacher? Means the mechanical teacher is always present in the virtual classroom, right? He does not move anywhere. But the human teacher takes the class and move away. A man, how could a man be a teacher? This is so astonishing for Margie. Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. So here Tommy explains what he says, that the human teacher teaches the children, and after that he had given them homework, he asked them questions. So there is a proper teaching, face-to-face teaching with gestures, and it's very interesting. But Margie doesn't believe. A man isn't smart enough. This is another statement of Margie. A man isn't smart enough. A man means a teacher, a human teacher, is not as smart as a mechanical teacher. Sure, he is. Sure, he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. How does he reply? What is the reply of Tommy? A human teacher is as smart as a mechanical teacher because he has got this information from his father. He knows almost as much. I bet. Means I bet that a human teacher knows almost as much, is as good as a mechanical teacher. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. She is accustomed to a mechanical teacher. So she does not like to disagree with Tommy. So she said that she did not like a strange man in her house. Tommy screamed with laughter. You don't know much, Margie. The teachers didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. Look at this description of the old kind of schools. Means schools are there in a special building and teachers used to go to those special buildings to teach children, and children also had to go to that particular building. And all the kids learned the same thing? Sure, if they were the same age. This is another question of Margie. What she said, what she asked, all children were learning the same thing. Yes, of course. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. This is a very important statement. What she said here, she got this idea from her mother that a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. Means the teacher has to come to the level of the child's standard, and then the teacher has to teach. Then only learning is successful. And the teacher has to adjust himself according to the standard of or mental standard of the child. Then only learning and teaching both will happen in a very fruitful manner. Just the same, they didn't do it that way then. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. I didn't say I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. She wanted to read about those funny schools. Now, she said that she wanted to know more about such schools. She was so curious to know. They weren't even half finished when Margie's mother called, "Margie, school." Margie looked up. "Not yet, Mama." "Now," said Mrs. Jones, "and it's probably time for Tommy too." At the same time, her mother called her to go to school. Margie said to Tommy, "Can I read the book some more with you after school?" See the curiosity of Margie. She wanted to know more and more about older kind of school. "Maybe," he said nonchalantly. He answered very carelessly. He walked away whistling, the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. Now see where her school existed. Her school was just next to her bedroom. It was not located in a special building like your school. And when she reached that room, the mechanical teacher was on and it was waiting for her. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. Means the mechanical teacher is adjusted according to the schedule, the day, the time. Okay, now look at this. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. Now she is learning, because her mother said little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. Means little children, if learn at regular hours, at proper intervals, they learn in a better way. This is the thinking of a mother. The screen was lit up and it said, "Today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot." Before the mechanical teacher start teaching addition of proper fractions, it asked her to insert homework. Means homework first. Margie did so with a sigh. She was thinking about the old schools they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. Now, at the same time, she was thinking about those schools which were mentioned by her grandfather's grandfather when he was a little boy. Now, this uh, imagination or the picture of such kind of a school is flashing in her mind. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came, laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. They learned the same things, so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. All these things were coming into her mind. She felt, what a fun to learn together with all the children, moving towards the school building with fun and frolic, sitting together in the classroom, talking, gossiping, at the same time, learning the same thing together, and if there were any doubt, they could take help of their friends as well. And the teachers were people. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. When we add fractions half and 1 by 4, Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. Means her attention was not there towards the mechanical teacher. She was in her dreams. What dreams? About the old school. Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. Means they loved their school so much in the old days. Why? Because of their friends, because of their real classroom, because of a human teacher. She was thinking about the fun they had. So she is very much agonized here that she was a child who was learning all alone. She was not taking help of any friend because she had no classmate. This was very disheartening for her. So she felt that those children who studied in older schools had real fun of learning. Okay. So children, I hope you have understood the chapter. You can go through the video twice or thrice to understand it in a better way. Okay. Along with this video, you'll find the material for home assignment. Try to do them in your notebook. It's very important. At the same time, you can get the notebook from any grocery shop and try to start your work because you have marks for your notebook also. Happy learning, children. Thank you.